Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 2.5. Today is about ender dragons. There are 8 different types. Did you know that? Can you name them off? Ha 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 ha. Well, I can now. I've been messing with them for so long now. All right, we are going to create 8 different ender dragons. And I am doing this in a little bit of different way. We are not in my normal survival world, if you look around. I have created a little world just for ender dragons. Yes, they'll have their own home. Actually, to do this in survival, I would have to fight the ender dragons 7 more times, use a ritual, which looks really cool, and I hope to get to real soon. But I'd have to do that 7 more times just to have 7 eggs to show you how to create 7 different dragons. And I don't know if I really 8 different dragons, and I really don't know if I want 8 dragons flying around my base at this time. Alright, so let's get started on how to create 8 different ender dragons. Alright, first off we're going to talk about the 7 different types. The first one is going to be the Aether. The next one is going to be the Ghost. The next one's going to be the normal ender dragon. The next one's going to be our bedrock dragon. And the next one is going to be ice, fire, water, and earth. That is the 8 different ones, and I'm going to show you each way of how to make all these. Now we're going to go ahead. The conveyor belts around here are basically decorative, but they're also to force the dragon once it grows up to try to stay in the middle instead of using fences and stuff. I thought this would be a good way of doing it. So we're going to place the egg right here in the center, and then we're going to right click on it, and it should turn green. There we go. And that is going to be our forest dragon. That is the forest dragon. Dun dun dun. So there we go. And if you notice on the timer, it says that it's going to mature. Where is it? I'm looking at the wrong thing. 3,580 seconds. At 2,400, the egg actually hatches. 2,400, it actually hatches into a baby dragon, a very cute baby dragon. All right, let's go ahead and click this one. I'll show you again. Right click on it, and it should turn into a water dragon, and it has 3,596 seconds before it hatches. Actually, not hatches, until full maturity, when it becomes a grown-up dragon. Again, 2,400, it hatches. Alright, that just has to be surrounded by water, obviously. And the water is used like the conveyor belts to help hold in the dragon once it gets big enough. Alright, we got the fire. The fire dragon just has to have lava, one source block underneath it. I put a slab right here on top of it. And we're going to right-click on it, and we should get the fire dragon. The next one is going to be our ice baby. And it should turn in the ice dragon. There we go. And the next one is going to be the netherrack one. We're going to right click on it, and we got a netherrack one. And yep, looks good. And this is going to be just the normal one, so when you right click on it, it doesn't look like it changes at all, but it is what it's supposed to be. It is what it is. Alright, now these last 2 are kind of special cases. The ghost one has to be done in a complete dark room. I'm using this dark glass. Once it gets closed off, no light gets inside of this little building, but we can still see what's going on inside of here. And that is a really cool way of doing it. And it also has to be at a certain level. If you're up at this level here, it's too high. It has to be below that level. So I am now at level, what am I, 64? So anything 64 and lower, this should work at. So we're going to go ahead and click it here, right click on it here, and it's going to go ahead and turn into the forest one because it's still in the light. So as soon as we get the darkness in there, it should turn. Let's get over here. There it goes. It turned into the ghost one. You can barely see it's changed. It's more light with little baby blue speckles. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, so that's the ghost one. Now we have the ether one, and we're going to go way up here to the ether, and it has to be done above a certain level. And I got 2 eggs left. You notice legs. I got 2 eggs left. And I'm going to show you what I mean. I tested all the different levels. Now this level here, we were on level, what are we level? We're at level 168, yep. We're at 168. If I right click on it, it turns into the forest one. So we're not high enough. So we need to go up 1 more level. Let's go ahead and get my magic wand here. There we go. Now we're at 169, if you look on the screen. And if we put the egg here and now right click on it, it will become the Aether egg. There you go. Dun dun dun. So now we have roughly, you see, 1,100 seconds before they hatch, and nothing to do. So I will break away, and as soon as they're getting close to hatching, I'll be right back. See you in a second, my friends. Alright, our forest dragon egg, is going to hatch in about 10 seconds. We should get the first one. You see it's really active. It's trying to break its shell. Yeah, we should have a baby forest dragon coming out any second now. There he is. There is the first of our 8 dragons. Yep, he's already crying like a dragon. So that is one down. That is a forest one. Alright, let's go ahead and see how the water one's coming. And it's also trying to break its shell. And we're down to 10 more seconds till it hatches. And it should be here in just a moment. And we'll take a look at it. Let's see how much longer. 3, 2, 1, 0. And now there's our water one. So we got the water one and the forest one so far. And the next one will be the fire. And it shouldn't take too long because we place these down pretty close to each other. Another 15 seconds. And then we got the ice one, and the ghost one will take a little bit longer. Let's do this one and then we'll come back and look at them after they break. Alright, let's do the fire one. And how much longer we got? 3, 2, 1. Bingo. There is the fire. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and let these others hatch, and I will come right back and we will look at them all at one time. Be right back. Alright, our netherrack dragon has hatched, and it's kind of cool looking. Looks like netherrack. And then, of course, the normal ender dragon has hatched. And that still leaves the ghost one. It still has a few seconds to go. And I have a safari net, and we can make those really simple if you want to try these. Safari net is the eye of the gas tier, and what's gas tier surrounded by, I can't remember now. Safari. Ender pearls. So it's not too difficult now. And there we have the ghost one. Let's go ahead and pull him out. We'll put him up here in the middle. This is just clouds in the middle I grabbed. He should be okay there. See, you can see his rib cage and everything. This is one of my favorite ones, I think. Is the ghost one. And then we got the Aether one. Let's go up here. I don't think he's hatched yet. But as soon as he does, I'll use the safari net and bring him down below. Alright, let's see how he's coming up here. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit longer because we had to build the platform a little bit higher. And let's see, where are we? Well, we got 13 more seconds, so that should do it. So just give it just a moment. We'll catch this one, we'll take it down below, and then that will be all of these. And now we'll still have 2,400 seconds left until they actually mature to grown-ups. And we can't feed, we can't do anything with them until they actually grow all the way up. Alright, so now we got the Aether one. Let's go down here. I'll put the Aether one there, and now we have all of them. I built the walls up a little bit higher. I don't know if it's going to help or not. I don't want them flying off or walking over this stuff. But we do have all 8 of them now. We got the Aether, we got the Ghost, we have the normal one, we have the netherrack, we have the ice one, we have the fire one, we have the water one, and we have the forest one. Alright, as soon as they grow up to be bigger ones, adult, mature ones, we'll come back and we will see how to tame them and ride them. Be right back. Alright, welcome back. They have all grown up and matured. We have the forest one, we have the ice one, we have the fire one, we have, no, that's the ice one, that's the water one, sorry. The ice one, we have the netherrack, which, I mean, could you imagine it in the middle of the nether? I would not see that thing coming. We have the normal one, the regular ender dragon. Yeah, these walls are really high right now because they keep escaping on me. We have the ghost one, and then finally we have the Aether one. And to train these guys, all we need to do is give them some raw fish, and you'll see some hearts come around them, hopefully. Do I have raw fish on me? Yep, it's raw fish. Maybe he's trained. We'll put a saddle on him. Nope, he's still not trained. He's still eating it. So hopefully he'll get... There he goes. Now he's trained. And I don't know how I'm flying him without a saddle on him. But we are flying him with that saddle. And the strangest thing, when you want to fly these things, the controls are really, really weird, is the arrows up and down. Down goes up, and up goes down. Strangest thing in the world. Alright, so let me get off him real quick. Hit shift. We'll put a saddle on him, and then we'll get on him the proper way. There we go. Now let's go ahead and hit F5 I like the F5 view better. It seems to work better. We'll hit F1 to get the screen off. And if we want to go up, we hit the down arrow. Yep, don't ask me why. And then we can go ahead and hit the regular running around like you do in Minecraft, using your mouse to guide which direction you want him to go. And we can fly circles around our little world here. I love this Aether guy. I mean, he rocks. So that is how we trained our dragons to fly. That's how we bring up our dragons. So you take your choice. Which one do you think you want to train in your world? All right, let's turn our second around. All right, that concludes today's episode. If you see something you like, please give me a thumbs up. If you see something you didn't like, give me a thumbs up. If you feel like just doing something, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you see something I missed and need to pass along to you and to other people on YouTube, please leave the comment below and I'll see what we can do. All right, my friends, thanks for watching and have a great day. This is so cool. Whee!